What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time watching today, my name is Cavanaugh. I'm a professional soccer player down in Perth, Australia. Excuse how bright it is. It is a beautiful day down here in Perth. And today is going to be a speed session and a group training session. So I'm here with two halves. Obviously Shane's setting up over here, and we are going to get about hopefully 12 or so guys down for a really good training session. Lots of technical touches, lots of position specific stuff, but I'm down here about an hour early, going to get some speed work done, so a lot of plyos, a lot of like weighted sprints and stuff like that. So without further ado, guys, let's hop into the video. Hope you enjoy. Alright guys, so as always, make sure to start with a dynamic warm-up, especially when you're doing absolute speed, which is getting up to 100% sprinting, whether that's in training or whether it's something like what I'm doing here, where you're doing a lot of plyometric work, a lot of sprint form work. It's really, really important to make sure that you warm up. I know I say this over and over again, basically in every single video, but I cannot stress enough how important it is to your body's health. There have been countless times where I've got little niggles and little knacks and knocks that I've had in training or after training because I didn't warm up properly when I was younger, but now it's something that I absolutely do routinely every single time. These are double leg pogos. We did 4 sets of 10 meters, and this is especially important during these to make sure that you're spending as little time on the ground as possible, so your toes are just there to bounce you up and down as high as you can and get as many reps as possible in those 20 meters. Alright, these are single leg runner pogos, 3 sets of 10 each side. Really force yourself to get that knee as high as possible and launch yourself off the ground. All right, lunge to runner double switch. Make sure that double switch is as quick as possible and make sure to get those knees really high and as close to your hands on the wall as possible. So this one is a load and lift to triple switch. So just do it continuously because you'll be doing opposite feet every single time. You'll be alternating. So reset if you need to, load, and then up, and then triple switch. Pretty straightforward, triple broad jumps. These are getting as high and as far as you possibly can with little to no time on the ground in between reps. Pretty straightforward A skip, 3 by 30 meters. This is the scissor run or scissor walk. Make sure those legs stay really straight. Triple Bosch skips, 5 by 20 meters. Make sure you get the form correct. It's kind of like an A skip, but it's a little bit of a different cadence. So go slowly at first if you need to get that pattern down, and then go from there. All right, Sled Bounds. This one, 6 by 30 meters, really focusing on driving that knee up and getting long strides. Pretty straightforward Sled Sprints, 4 by 20 meters. This one is a 2-point start, so just as you would any other, and make sure you're launching off that line as best you can, getting that start you need. Now just 2-point sprints without the sled. Make sure you're keeping form while doing this because you're going to be pretty fatigued from the workout that you just had with all the plyometric and form stuff going on. All right guys, that is it for the sprint session. Gonna hop in with these guys right here for the group training session, and then we will get after it. Hopefully Johnny will get some really good shots for you guys again. I know you guys really enjoyed that footage, so hopefully we'll get that sorted. All right, see you guys in a sec. All right, quick explanation of this drill. So the ball goes wide, comes back in, drops back to the original person, gets played across the top into that top person, which is me in that one. Obviously that pass was missed, but the idea is to get that ball moving
and each person's role is a little bit different. So in this one, I'm in the middle, and then I shoot on a little goal. It was actually just intended to be a pass. I think it's really important when you're training with 10 or even 8 or 7 guys. It's really important to get these passing patterns going, because it basically causes you to do different types of movement patterns that are really important in the game. So things like layoffs and sets, turns, and longer form, shorter form passes, etc. This drill is really similar to the one we did a couple videos ago. So you've got 3 different teams, a green/yellow, a blue, and a white. I'm on the white team in the far, about to receive the ball. And basically what happens is you've got one team of 4, and you've got to get, I think we had 6 passes, and then 2 players from the other possessing team, green in this case, could come wide as bumpers to receive the ball and play it into their own grid to try to pass through the blues. And then of course it was our turn, and then it was the greens' turn. We did 3 rounds of this with different modifications to the passing and to what that outside player could do.
right, guys, so that is it for the training session. I know that the camera battery, I'm actually going to go grab a new battery because the camera battery is almost dead. It's at 2%, so I'm going to make this really quick. Didn't get to see the last session, which basically was a big 20 by 20 box about 30 to 40 meters outside the goal. You got to get 5 or 6 passes, hit it wide to one of your players who created some width, and then cross and finish. So it was kind of possession with some finishing and stuff. If you got value from this type of video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We're continuing to grow. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate all the support over the last 10 plus months that I've been doing this YouTube channel. Hopefully you guys are getting value from these videos, and we'll continue to improve every day. So new announcement for team coming up in the next couple of videos. I'll be announcing the team that I'll be signing for this next year. Very excited for it. As always, guys, be awesome, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.